What's up, gamers? GamerDad here. This is a guide to help you complete the Fortnite weekly quest, eliminate opponents with a hired character. If you haven't subscribed or used my creator code in your Fortnite item shop, please consider doing so. My creator code is GamerDad, all one word, all capital letters. Now, first off, a hired character. In a game of non-ranked, battle royale, or zero build, you've got these 5 options shown here on the screen, marked with the number 1. Those are 5 different places where you will find a character or an NPC whom can be hired. Now, I'm going to go to Bumpy Bay. Before you can hire an NPC, you need to collect gold, and that is because it will be 600 gold bars to hire your average character. So first off, you'll see that there's a character around when you see that little icon with the plus symbol. And in this case, it is Kingston. So here is Kingston. I'm going to press the square button to start talking. Then I'm going to look for the hire option. Here it is, but as you can see, I have 0 gold. How are you going to get 600 gold bars? The easiest way, here at this named location, is to open cash registers. That's 250 gold bars there. There is another option. You can look for these job boards. And for example, this plunder one, there'll be a buried chest where you can open up and get 750 gold bars. But in order to do this, you have to start this plunder quest. Then you'll look for this big yellow circle, and you'll eventually head over there. And you would have to head over there, get the gold, and come back. So this is what it would look like. You'd find one of these little sprinkly stars, you'd pickaxe the ground until the chest appeared, and you would take all of that gold. And then you could hire the NPC. You can also find gold bars within chests. In this case, there was 100 gold bars in there. But the easiest way to do it is, like at this named location here, is just to go across from where Kingston is. And there's a couple cash registers in here. So opening up the cash register in the same building as Kingston, coming across the street, you will have way more than the 600 required gold bars. So there, that's 750 gold bars just from cash registers alone. So at this point, I've got enough gold bars to hire Kingston. And there's the location where I had found all of the gold bars. Now, when it comes to eliminating 3 opponents, you could go after a boss and the 2 henchmen. And you can find these bosses randomly around the map. You look for those little skull icons with the little crown, and you could eliminate 1 henchman, 2 henchmen, and then the actual boss. And that would count as your 3 opponents eliminated while you've got a character hired. Otherwise, you're going to go after players. So I would suggest that the henchmen are the easiest. The boss is a little bit more difficult. As well, trying to get this done early in a match will be the best way to do it, especially for newer players, because earlier in the game you'll have more or less experienced players in the game. In this case here, I'm heading over to Kingston. I'm going to hire him for 600 gold bars. Square button to start the conversation, then X on the hire option. Now in this case, there was a player in the area. You can always tell there's a player around if the character starts to fire at them. So here's one player, going to finish them off. That is 1 of 3 characters. Or sorry, 1 of 3 opponents eliminated. One other advantage to hiring Kingston as your hired character is that he will actually heal you because he's a medic specialist. So again, you're always going to look out for other players or listen for their bullets. In this case, coming out here, I'll eliminate this player here. And for my 3rd and final elimination, I'll be moving across the map. I'll be inside of a building, and you'll hear that the player is on the roof. So in this case, I'll let the NPC go up and start the fight and distract the player, and then I'm going to come up and catch the player off guard and eliminate them right here. That will be 3 players eliminated, but again, it's opponents, so it could be players, the bosses, or the henchmen, as long as you have an NPC hired. Hope the guide is helpful. Please drop a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe and use my creator code. Until the next video, this is GamerDad out.